So I'll be teaching you guys how to do a Facebook ad. So Facebook is one of the most popular platforms, and usually when people run Facebook ads, it's always go to a larger audience. Um, so in today's video, I'll be showing you very easy ways to get your ad campaign set up and also to be able to run an ad and some of the settings that you need to put in place when you're looking into getting a Facebook ad for either a product or if you want to get leads or if you want to direct people to your website, you can do all of that using Facebook ad. Another thing about Facebook ad is when you run ad on Facebook, the ad can actually show on Instagram as well. So some of the Instagram ads that you see are actually they're not, some of them are actually run from Facebook. Um, then it just goes to Instagram because Facebook and Instagram, I guess they are linked together. They're always pretty much linked together. So the first thing I would do is, or the first thing you want to do is, if you want to run an ad, you need to have what it's called a um, business suite account. So you can just say Facebook business, suits, right? So you have to run ads from this. You can't just run ad from your regular account. So when you go in here, you can click on this. And when you click on this, you connect your Facebook account. I already have mine connected. Um, then you're able to create a business portfolio. And it's that business portfolio that you use to run your ad. It's pretty much going to be integrated to your Facebook account. So now if you want to if you go to the homepage, you can create a business portfolio here by clicking on this, um, give it a name, this, and click on create. Then you can then connect your Facebook account. Actually, let me just try doing one. What account do I not have yet? Hmm, I want to create something that I can use later on. So I'm gonna do Little Explorer Fun. Little Explorer Fun is a YouTube channel that we have that we do kids video on. I'm just gonna say like business email. Well, let's click on create. And let's see how the next page it takes us to. So over here, we have our business portfolio. Nothing is available to be claimed, so click on next. Now, what's going on here is usually if you're opening this account for the first time, you're able to see like your regular Facebook account that you can add and just add to this portfolio. So I'm just because I've already connected all of my Facebook accounts, I'm not able to add any. But if you create a portfolio, you're gonna see it here. So you can see Little Explorer Fund, zero business assets. Now your business assets are your accounts. So over here I have two assets. Let's click and see what the asset looks like. So this business asset, the first one is one of my Facebook page called Flow with Mikoro, and I connected it to my Instagram page. This is most likely what I'm going to be using to run my ads. Then this other one is a Facebook page called AI Short, where I post AI generated short videos as well. So if I have other pages, I can um, come here and add my page, right, to this. So you can add a profile. So visit the setting page to add profiles like Facebook pages and Instagram accounts to this business portfolio. Then assign yourself access to manage this profile. So that's how you can add your account on this. So after this is done, I'm going to go on. this one where I have most of my accounts. So this is my page, my Instagram, my Facebook, and this is a page. This is not my profile. So it's a page. So what you do is you go to Ad Manager here. All Meta Business Suite is gonna have this feature and gonna have all of this here. Before I leave this place, this area is where you can actually schedule posts. So if you schedule a post here, it goes directly to Instagram as well, as long as your account is linked together. So you can create reels, you can do regular posts. So let's click on this post here. Then you can add either your video or your images. Then it gives you the option to tell it where you want to post on the account. So if you are maybe managing a Facebook account or an Instagram account, you can post directly from here and it goes to your Instagram page. You put your posting details down below. You can add collaborators, anybody that you want to be on. You can actually even schedule your posts from these. So a lot of people use Facebook Meta Business Suite to schedule their posts ahead of time on Facebook and Instagram. Then you can publish, and when the time comes, the post will appear on the Instagram page and your Facebook page as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back. I just wanted to show you that quickly so you kind of know some of the things you can do with your Meta Business Suite. So I'm gonna go to Ad Manager. I'm gonna go to, you can either go to Campaign or Account Overview. It's gonna take you to the Ad Manager page of your Facebook. So what you do is you click on this thing here at the top that says Ad Manager, and it's going to take you to your campaign page. So you could have just gone to campaign earlier, but I wanted to show you some of the things, how to navigate it, especially when you come to your overview page. So on this page, the account, you can actually create and add accounts, right? So if you check this page now, you can see that I don't have ad accounts here. I don't have any ad accounts. So you need to have a Facebook profile to be able to do ads. So you need to have a Facebook profile to be able to do ads. So over here, no ads account available. It says visit a certain page to add an ad account to the businesses. So let's then assign yourself access to manage that ad account. So that's exactly what's happening is when you add another, just follow the instructions. It's going to tell you what to do. And now I have created an ad account. So having the account is just one step, but how do we create ads on it? So when you get to this page, you'll see, I'm going to delete this. I'm just going to assume this is like a fresh page. I'm going to delete this campaign here. So this is what it's going to look like when you just come into this page. You're going to have the option to create an ad here, which you're going to do. So click on create ad. Now it's, you see this buying type. What exactly do you want to do? So under Ocean, we have this awareness, traffic, engagement. But let's change this. Let's say you want to you're an hotel, you want people to make bookings or something like that, you can click on reservation and you have awareness and engagement. So when you hover your mouse around it, it tells you what it means and how this particular, if you select this feature, what you should expect over here. So in awareness, it says you show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So they're calculating the reach, the brand awareness, and the video views. So when you're running a Facebook ad for this particular case, I'm going to be running an ad to get people to buy my digital product and to sign up for a fee or to sign up for a fee for my course. So I'm clicking on Ocean where it has the option of awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion or sales. So for app promotion, maybe you have an app and you want people to install the app, then you go for that. For sales, if you have a business and you want to send people to purchase your product, you can go with sales. With leads, you just want to maybe you want people to see you, or you want to get their email address. Most likely for cases where I'm doing like a free webinar, people go with leads. Like if I just want to get leads, like people's phone number, people's name, people's email address, where I can then later upsell them to like a course later on, I can run ads for leads. So this engagement is more like you want people to engage on your post. You want them to click, you want them to write messages, you want them to like your page, you want them to actually even view your page, right? So you go for engagement. Then for traffic, so traffic will send people to wherever you want them to be. If you want them to view your Instagram profile, you can create a traffic ad and you can put your Instagram link and they go there. If you want them to view your website or an app or maybe an event, you can create traffic. So usually traffic is more like people, it's kind of records the clicks, like people that go to your landing page views or your Instagram page views, as long as they kind of go to where you're directing them, so you're creating traffic to that end location. Then we talked about awareness already. We said awareness will show your ad to people who will most likely remember it. So awareness is more like you are trying to get the people that you really, really want to reach out to, or that you want to so for awareness, you're looking into what their interest is and what you are actually showing to them will interest them. So Facebook kind of only send your ads to people that are really key on what you are trying to show or what you're trying to sell, and will remember that and reach out to you later on. So if you look at it in this particular case, I'm trying to sell an online course. What I'm looking for is more on lead and more on traffic. So most times I go on the traffic, I run my ad on traffic, or if I just want to collect information, I go on lead. So in this particular case, I'll be using traffic as my as the campaign objective. So I'm going to click on continue. Now with traffic, I'm going to be sending them to buy my online course or to buy my, you know, my products, whatever it is, and they will click on the link and to take them there and they'll see it. And also it also will create awareness to them. Now for this one, recommended settings. So it says, so recommended setting is more like Facebook is looking into your account. You should use recommended settings if your account is really big. Facebook can be able to check it out and, find your ideal audience. Otherwise, you can just click on the manual traffic campaign. For this particular page or my profile, I don't have a lot of followers. So I'm going to do it manually so that I can directly reach out to who I want to reach out to, because Facebook will not have enough ads to be able to select my audience. So clicking on manual traffic campaign, it takes you to this page so you can put this. I'm going to say so I'm going to be doing an ad on AI training on Chat GPT and generative AI. Okay. So when I'm done with this, I can save this as a template when you're done. So the next session says special ad categories. So in this case, if you click on this, it's more like asking, will your ad fall under any of these products? Financial product, no employment, I'm not doing a job offer, housing, I'm not listing a house, social issue or election or politics, no. So if none of the category apply to your ad, you may not need to select a special ad category. So in this case, none of it applies to us, so we won't be selecting anything here. So you go to the next page that says campaign details. So this is kind of over here, you can decide to edit what you already selected before. So let's say you're like, oh no, maybe engagement might be better for me. You can click on engagement, but we said we need, so engagement is more like you're looking for calls, messages. I just want people to go click on it, register, and so it's more like traffic. So I'm gonna keep traffic on there. So now it does say see more option. So for this one, campaign spending limit, I'm gonna leave this for now. Okay, I'm done. Actually, let's open it up and see. Now, if you want to, so let's say you have, some people will say, I just want to spend 10,000 Naira on my campaign, right? So over here, my campaign is in dollars. So let's say I want to spend just $100 max. Nothing more, nothing less. So now it says campaign spending limit too low. Your campaign spending limit must be at least $100 for this currency. Okay, so obviously it wants to do 101. Are we good now? Okay, we are. So it says please allow 15 minutes for these changes to take effect after you see them. So obviously, if I run this campaign, it will keep going on until this $101 is exhausted. Now you can either do this or you can, you know, turn this advantage budget on. So let's turn this on. So this budget will give you the option to, um, you can do a daily budget, right? Or you can do a lifetime budget. Lifetime budget for this ad can be this amount. So so maybe actually it already took me out of it when I clicked on lifetime budget. So for daily budget, which I always like to do, is I think it can let me do $5 for my currency. So $5 would be like maybe 5,000. Sometimes I kind of go really cheap and just say maybe $3. I kind of test it out. I believe it should be able to let me do that as well. So now it tells you this, because it gives you this disclosure that says you will spend an average of $3 per day. Your maximum daily spend is this, and your maximum weekly spend will be this amount. So you kind of have an idea of how much you're going to be spending for the week. So the campaign bid strategy, if I click on this, so many strategy you might want to use. So if you want the highest volume, it's more like it's going to reach out to the highest number of people that will be interested in your ad. Or you can also pay cost per result goal. So if you click on highest volume, every time someone click on your ad, you kind of get charged for it. If you click on cost, so this aim for a certain cost per result by maximizing the volume of results. So you kind of just look at how much results you've gotten. But most times I always go with this highest volume. Um, Now increase your budget during specific time period. So this is good, especially when Facebook look at how people are reacting to your ad. They can now, you know, they can suggest or they can run your ad as a specific period. So you can kind of put a start date and an end date. When you want, this ad to run more of. Then also another thing about this is you kind of need to, in a way, know some of this. You kind of should be able to look at the stats of your account to be able to see, oh, I know that I have more people on Fridays. So on Friday, increase my budget to um maybe $20 or so, right? So in this case, it says February 5th, 12 days to February 6th, increase daily budget by volume. How much you want to increase it by? Meta, we aim to spend the average of $8 a day from this to this. So when you put how much you want to increase it by, they kind of always stick to your budget. But I don't use increase by because I want to have a fixed amount. So I'm going to put $5 here for the day. So it tells me in a week I'm going to be spending $35. Um, so we're done with this. So budget scheduling. So we already reviewed this. So now it says run ad at all time. So right now, if you don't have your ad schedule, it's just gonna keep going until you tell it to stop. So now at this point, we'll move to next. So this next page is kind of where you be seeing some of the results, your potential results. So right now it says your audience is broad. Broad audience can improve performance and reach more people likely to respond. So what you do here is you kind of do the settings. So for in this particular case, I want them to go to a website in a way. So I want to send traffic to my webinar link. So I'm going to keep it there. Maximum number of clicks. So it's kind of what we went through before. You can actually select maximum number of landing page views, like how many people. So sometimes they click, but they don't get to the page. But I want them to click, even just viewing it. For me, I want the awareness to be there. So I'm gonna leave maximum number of click. So let's leave it there. So let's see more option. Usually like Facebook ad. Okay, so because we did not click on the landing page views, it's not giving us this, which is the result I want. So budget and schedule. So this is kind of where you can schedule if you want your ad to end. So obviously today is February 4th. Is it? Yeah, guess so. So I can set an end date. So I want this to only go for 1 week. So February 4th, let's say I'm going to end it in February 11, you can put your time there. Then the next thing is you can actually add set spending limits if you want. So over here you can, I think we already did it before. It already kind of have the maximum or the minimum we want to spend daily or the maximum. So this you can also set it as just this extra settings here, but I'm not going to do that. So this says budget scheduling. You entered your high demand period using this. So we already set this up on this area. So now audience control. Now this is where your ads gets really specific. So for audience control, I kind of use ChatGPT to actually even before I'm supposed to actually use ChatGPT for, let's see, do I have anything copied? No. So let's go back to our ad. So what I want to do, I want to copy this. Might as well just type it. Well, let's take ChatGPT to the end. So what I can tell it is give me an ad. Give me a Facebook ad campaign for my webinar sale on just on AI training for is it AI training on ChatGPT and generative AI. Okay, so it will give me like a campaign template. Let's kind of see what it has going on. So over here, it's already telling me some of the objectives to pick that I can do the traffic, which we are currently using right now, and to drive them to our registration page. Or we can do engagement if we want people to view our videos more, or we can do conversions if we want people to sign up. So it says this target people likely to sign up for your webinar. So add one, I converting says, so this is for the conversion and traffic. So it's going to tell you what your primary text will look like. So I do use ChatGPT to get me like the information I need most of the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of this strategy. So it kind of just tells you the primary text. This is an hook. This is struggling to get ChatGPT. What do you want? So it gave me different options. So it gave me 3 ads that have, different strategies, then give me a target audience, what I should look out for. So when I get to Facebook, I should put this as my interest. I should look for people that are interested in AI, ChatGPT, this. Then demographic that will most likely be interested in my topic. It tells me that my custom audience is telling me what it's most likely gonna be like. The ad format, so it wants me to either do a video ad, carousel, or a single image ad. These are the formats to use. And it's telling me what's the best strategy to use. I can do $10 to $30 a day, depending on what audience I need. The A/B testing, A/B test different creative, and so on and so forth. Okay, so now I have this. I can go ahead and finish up this ad. So for conversion, I want websites. For this should be impression. I want to set an end date. I want this ad to end in like 7 days. So I'm gonna set end date. Audience control. So it tells me what kind of audience so you can set audience control from this ad account to apply to your audience. So set audience control. Actually, so hold on. Audience control for this ad, my business can only advertise specific areas, advertise age restrict this. So for this audience control, we don't need it because we can actually advertise, in any location except there's a restriction. So based on my understanding, there's no restriction on my account. So there is no control on it. I'm not going to add any audience control. So what you can do is you can select your location here. So for this particular ad, I'm going to be targeting people. You can select the country, Nigeria. So usually I do like Nigeria or the US, because most times it kind of depends. You can actually select more than one country. So let's actually put United. Let's see. United States. So still, you can see estimated audience size over here says 185,000. Sorry, 185 million. And so let's say I remove Canada now. It has changed to 17. If I remove the United States, my audience have changed to 220,000. So you can see the United States has more audience for this, So depending on what you want to use. So I'm going to stick to Nigeria for now. The next thing is the minimum age. So if you check out ChatGPT, it gave us a strategy on the age. So 22 to 50. This is what we should be looking out for. And you can't just take everything ChatGPT gives to you. You kind of want to use your head and think, okay, what's in this area? Who am I? If you've been selling product before, you be like, okay, who are my audience? So over here, it says start from 22. But because I know that people that are maybe 20 might be interested, I'm going to start from 20. You don't have to listen to everything ChatGPT says. Languages, I'm going to say all languages. So let's keep going. Audience suggestions. So now, over here, you can actually put that range that it gives you. So 65 plus will not be interested in ChatGPT at this point because they're just like thinking of, you know, Maybe they will be, but I'm just assuming they won't. So in terms of gender, I'm going to do all gender because this is not very gender specific. Then now this is where you start adding your interests. This is detailed targeting. You need to always have this on. So you see, as I keep putting these changes over here, it was 20,000 before, but now it has gone to it was 20 million, it has gone to 16 million people. So now we're getting, so still our ad is still too broad. So we need to put our interests to get it more specific. Because not everyone in Nigeria cares about AI or, ChatGPT. Some people are just busy, thinking about something else. So you want to put your interests. I think you should put it one after the other. Okay, so I'm gonna put my interest one after the other. So let's see. Let's just so let me just say AI. Oh, that's- I'm just gonna do ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Uh, so let's see. Artificial intelligence. So most times for me, I think I'm targeting mostly business people on this particular, so like business analyst, you can click on it. So when you click on it, it comes up here. You kind of just look at, you know, project managers, would they likely, pick up your training? You click on this. So now as I start clicking on this, you see that my audience have reduced like 1,200. So you just kind of keep going. Um, so I'm gonna do entrepreneurs. We're just gonna copy it from here. I'm just say business automation. Let's see if it gives us anything there. This is most like the last part of your ad creations. This business automation. So that increased our audience size to like 22,000. So let's see. What else do we want to look into? Let's look into digital marketing. Yes, a lot of people doing digital marketing will be interested in our ad. So let's see. So look at the interest side of it. So digital marketing. So that kind of increased us now to like 3.8 million people. So let's keep going. Social media marketing, we can add those interests because those are actually our audience. Online advertising. I'm thinking of script writer because we're talking about like script writers or what interests. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick this one that is more like a job title. They'll obviously be interested in okay, how to use ChatGPT. So let's keep going with so content creation. Yes, obviously this one will be interested in our topic. So it says content creation. It didn't give us too much though, so we might have to let's say content. Okay, now so we have like content creators. Yes, these ones will be very interested in our topics. So you keep selecting the interest you want to, like you need to spend time in this interest page so that you kind of know, actually, I just saw blogger. Bloggers are really good. So advertising, marketing, yes, we need those people. Um, Content marketing. So you just pick the interest that you really want to reach. Script writing. Yeah, kind of creative writing. So you keep going on and on. So the last one I'm going to do is entrepreneurship based on ChatGPT's suggestion. Now for these ones, I'm going to be looking at the interest part of it because some people might not really be into business, but they just have interest. So I'm going to click on the interest side. So definitely going to broaden my audience a lot. So now this location is Nigeria. Don't forget. So in Nigeria, we have 10 million people that are interested in all these topics that we have selected, right? So you can save your audience. So you can save it to Nigeria AI audience. So yeah. So it kind of just gives you audience suggestion, this, and the interest, right? So you can use this later on if you want to keep targeting this set of people. But make sure you spend your time matching the interest of your audience. All right, so after doing that, obviously I don't know how much I put in this thing. Yeah, but after you're done that, let's see here. So we did this one, it's showing here. You can create another new audience. Let's say you want to run this ad for someone in like the US or so, you can add them here as well. So choose where your ad appears across methods. So now in this case, if you do manual placement, I believe this is where it tells you if you want to run it on Facebook or on Instagram. So if you do manual placement, let's say you're not an Instagram person, you don't even have an account on Instagram, or you feel like your business, Instagram is not a place for your business, you can uncheck this. You can make sure you click on the manual placement thing, uncheck the Instagram piece of it, and just allow, the other ones to be there. Some businesses are more of Facebook business than Instagram. But for this case, because I knew that I want people both on Instagram and Facebook, I will keep it checked on. All right. So over here, it kind of tells you where your ads are going to be placed. So this is feed, this is story, in-stream ads for video and reels, search results, messages, apps and sites. Um, so let's see. I don't know why it's shaking like that. Okay. I have this all. So this run a 4-day A/B test to compare manual against this. If you want to, it's going to, so this is like what's it called, where Facebook is suggesting that you place your ad. They will send your ads to so many other places. And this is where you are saying, I want my ads to be. So if you want to compare it, they will spend the next 4 days. They'll spend the next 4 days kind of testing your ads to see what works. Obviously, I feel like when you do this, Facebook will always come with an upper hand and say, "Oh, you see, we did better than what you selected." But sometimes it's always not like that though. Um, so obviously with this one, because I already put $5 a day, they're going to split my the money that I have for my daily budget into $2.50 per day, one for the testing one and the other one for the actual one that I need. So for this ad, I'm going to leave it this way. It's also good to see, what's going on, where the advantage placement is a better option. So after you're done with this, we now have 16 million people that we want to reach. Remember that we came from like 180 something million. So you need to make sure you niche down on your audience. Not everyone is for you on Facebook or on Instagram. Not everyone needs your product. So make sure you're targeting whoever needs your product. So I think as we keep going on, it's gonna get me to so this is how your ad will look like. So I think this is the point where you might have to select what you want to do. If you want to do like a single ad or you want to upload a video. So for in this case, I want to get them to my website. So let's see here. Oh, there's our link now. Okay, you can see how I just said stand store, but where is my website? I'm kind of using a Standstore account here, so let's see. I want this thing to disappear, but it's just okay. Good. Let's go back here. So now I'm gonna copy the link here and see if it's can figure out. Okay. So in this case, it's just going to like take them to my stand. So if you have like if you're doing website, you need to have your own personal website, obviously. You need to have your own personal. For this one, I'm using like a Standstore account. So I'm going to put the link here. Now, so let's see. So you can actually add an image or a video if you want and still have your link as well, right? So let's say I want to add an image to this. So the URL is this still, why is the STA? That's fine. So what thumbnail do I want to pick? I want to pick this. This is a URL, is paste it here. Then I want to say globals.com. So whatever you want to display. So now let's see the text here. So this is where, remember when they told you this ad had primary text? And if you notice when you do the chat GPT, and it tells you, oh, this is your primary text. So let's see there. So yeah, it's like primary text, secondary text. I'm gonna most likely use the first one. So I can see, struggling to, let's see, I don't know which one is more interesting to use. I'm gonna use this one, unlock the power of AI in just 1 hour. Let me try copying more than one and see. Okay. Yeah, doing a Facebook ad can, because of the way you have to really be sure of what your audience need. Let's see. So headline. So once you let's just kind of copy applicable. I'm gonna copy all of this first of all. The headline. Let's see. So you kind of see how this will display. So you can actually have more than one headline. So I'm gonna do like media. So in media, it's going to show you. So this is what I uploaded just now. You can click on this, that this is a media I want to use. Or I can actually just, I believe there should be an option to, or it can let you pick any of your regular posts that you have on your social media handles. So let's click, or you can actually just upload here as well. Maybe I'll just upload a new one. That's the new one here. So I'll click on next. This is how your ad is gonna look like. You kind of just tell it, oh, it's gonna be like ChatGPT generative AI, and this looks good. But obviously, you can see how it looks. This is the way it's gonna look on a reel. This is where it's gonna look on like search results. Why this is, I believe this is more like the Instagram one because this is a one by one. So let's click on next. So it kind of just gives you how people will view the ad and try to optimize it so that people can at least have a better um visual of it. Like the unlock the power of AI. So this is actually mixing things up. Sometimes it's putting this overlay on it, sometimes it's not, and just giving you suggestions. So I'm just gonna click on done. So now I have created an ad creatives. This is how my ad is going to look like. Um, so this is my headline. Now, call to action. If you click on this, you can either, depending on what you want to do, you can just say sign up, which I'm going to do because I want them to sign up on my account. I always use sign up when it comes to training. This is a training, so sign up is always great. So, but let's look at what they have. You can say order now if you're trying to sell, get offer, download, contact us if you're trying to get them to call you. Okay, so most times I don't do much for the rest of these things here. My website is already here, so when they click on sign up, it takes them over here to this website. So let's see. You can actually add like a call button, which usually I don't do because I don't want them to call me. Or you can, obviously there's a number here, or you can have like messaging app where they can, you know, message you. Show under here sometimes. Okay. But this is actually looking really good. For this one, I'm just going to do none. So every time you make changes, this changes, right? So you can see that this is how it looks on it. Actually, I think it looks so pretty. But I'm not going to post this ad because, for this particular training, um, it's free. So this is tracking app events. We're not doing an app, so everything else will be maybe the same. Um, yes, so just kind of look at it. So now, one of the things I want to point out is this is carousel. This is collections. So you can actually pick any one of it. So right now I picked a single image or video. So if you have more than one pictures, you can click on this and you can upload more and it can give you all your carousel posts. So when you get to this point of your ad, you can see how nicely, how nice it looks. You can actually, I think there's a way to preview this. Okay, this is actually the ad preview. Um, then you click on publish. So because I don't want to publish this ad, even if I click on publish now, it's not going to publish because Facebook will take time to um, verify your account, verify your payment. I think if I click on publish, it's going to take me to my payment details, which I'll have to stop sharing for that. But that's where it comes. So when you click on publish, all your setup is ready. You put your card information and it takes you to the next, it kind of takes you to the next page. So one of the things I want to point out is if you click on this thing, this is a different format that your ad will be looking like. You can see it's going to look like this as well. This is going to look like this. So you kind of see how your ad is going to appear on different platforms by going through this arrow down here. So this is advanced preview. So this shows us what's going to happen. Facebook story, this is what it's going to show. Instagram story, this is what it's going to show. So your ad is ready. Even Facebook Marketplace is going to take it there and throw it there as well. So let's see this one. Yeah, the Instagram Explore page. They do really well. That's why Facebook is a really good place for your ad because it throws your ads in so many places and people get a lot of leads for it. Okay, so I am just going to save this. Just save this. It takes you to this place and you click on publish. Anyway, so when I clicked on publish, it took me to this point. I just wanted to show you guys so you can have an idea. And because remember that we kind of picked this advantage placement, so it's just kind of reminding us that we need to confirm what it is. We need to confirm the test. So we can click on publish test. So I'm surprised it hasn't taken me to collect my money yet. All right. So for this particular account, I already have like my card on it. So if you can, I think so you can see this thing that says processing. It's processing my payment because I already have my card linked to this ad account. So when you're done with this, as long as this publish is not green, it's saying that your ad is on the way. It's pretty much been sent out to different people. But obviously when you see processing, it's on the way, it's not there yet. If this changes to active, then your ad is live. So I am going to go back to this ad account. Now this is the ad that you just created over here. So you can see that it's over here, it says off and on. So you can decide to turn this off and turn it on. So most times, um, if you feel like you're not getting the results, you can come and just say off or on. Delivery is where you kind of see if your ad is live yet. So this ad is still not live. If it's live, it's gonna be saying active. Then ad setup, ad set name. So now this ad set name, I don't know if you remember that we got to this point, we would have changed the name, but we didn't. But you can still, I believe you can still change it here. This pencil icon should give us the, okay, so let's change it to AI. So this name is just for your own personal use. It doesn't up here. AI training for Chat GPT and generative AI. Okay. Still the same thing. You can actually create this as a template that you can use over and over again. Actually, let's do that. Um, what do you want to do? A compliment? No, just regular format. So because I believe we changed the name. Actually, let's click edit templates. Oh, don't take me back here, please. Okay, I'm going to go back to where I came from. Okay, so this duplicated my ad. Obviously, I want to turn this off. I don't want two ads running. Yeah. So still on. Hold on, sorry. Turn this on. So no ad is running yet. I believe because I did not publish. So I'm going to go back to this edit again. That's what happens when you keep playing with this thing. Oh, you guys do. Let's see this. Oh, this is the tests. This is the test one. So let's go. So remember, we did that thing that says it's going to be $2.50 year, $2.50 year. Okay, so these are the things we set up. So I'm going to leave it still check. So with all of this, your ad is ready when you see this year, review and publish. So you can now review and publish your ad. So it's publishing, as long as it's not, so let's say view details down here. Okay. Okay, so over here for this particular ad, we did a single image, and it's updated just now. So you kind of just wait for Facebook to do their thing, and it becomes active, and you see the delivery active here. So pretty much, I think I'm going to end here. This is how you can run an ad, and I will stop sharing my screen.